What does it truly take to change the world? What are the key ingredients for leaving an enduring mark on the course of civilization? Is it about building imposing walls to keep perceived threats and unwanted people out, creating boundaries and divisions? Or is it about constructing roads and pathways to bring diverse people and cultures together, fostering connection and exchange? This is the captivating story of two legendary leaders, figures who stand tall in the annals of history. Qin Shi Huang, the ambitious and visionary first emperor of China, and Genghis Khan, the formidable Mongol conqueror whose name echoes through the ages. Though separated by over 1,000 years of history, both of these extraordinary men united fractured lands, forging empires from disparate parts. They left behind legacies that continue to resonate, shaping our world in profound and often unseen ways. Qin Shi Huang, with an iron fist and unwavering resolve, forged a single, unified Chinese nation from a landscape of perpetually warring states. Genghis Khan, through military prowess and strategic alliances, united the nomadic Mongol tribes and built the largest contiguous land empire in history. Their methods, however, were as different and contrasting as stone and wind. One built imposing fortresses and defensive walls, the other intricate networks of trade and communication. Today, we embark on a journey to explore how their distinct visions of unity indelibly changed the course of history, and ultimately why their choices, made centuries ago, still hold profound relevance and matter deeply in our interconnected world. From the ashes of warring states, a figure of immense power rose. This was during China's Warring States period, a time of intense conflict and fragmentation when the land was divided into numerous kingdoms, each vying for dominance and constantly at war. Qin Shi Huang, originally the king of Qin, emerged as a military genius. He systematically conquered rival states, uniting China under his rule for the first time in history, forging a single empire from disparate parts. He then declared himself the first emperor, a title signifying his unprecedented authority, and he set out to erase old divisions, to dismantle regional identities, and forge a single, cohesive national identity. To facilitate trade and governance, he standardized money, weights, measures, ensuring consistency across his vast domain, and even writing, creating a common language for his people. This made communication and trade not only possible, but also more efficient across his vast empire. But his most famous project was connecting old defensive walls into the first iteration of the Great Wall, a symbol of his power, a testament to his ambition, and a formidable barrier against nomadic invaders from the north. The wall not only defended but also defined China's borders and reinforced his absolute rule, solidifying his control over the newly unified land. Qin Shi Huang's vision was unity through absolute control. A centralized state achieved through strict laws and unwavering authority, creating order from chaos, but at a significant cost to individual freedoms and dissent. His legacy is complex: a unified China, a lasting empire, but also a stark warning about the potential dangers of unchecked, absolute power and the suppression of individual liberties. Genghis Khan, born Temujin, grew up on the harsh Mongolian steppes, learning survival and leadership from hardship. He united the warring Mongol tribes, becoming Genghis Khan, universal ruler. Unlike Qin Shi Huang, Genghis built his empire on movement and connection, not walls. His cavalry swept across Asia and Europe, but he valued more than conquest. He created the Yam, a vast postal relay system, enabling rapid communication across thousands of miles. This network made trade and the Silk Road safer, sparking an unprecedented exchange of goods, ideas and technology. Genghis Khan's genius was in building bridges, connecting cultures, not isolating them. His empire thrived on diversity, loyalty and the free flow of information. Qin Shi Huang and Genghis Khan represent two visions of empire. Qin built walls, literal and figurative, seeking strength in control and uniformity. He enforced strict laws, standardized everything, and silenced dissent, believing unity required conformity. His rule brought order, but also fear and repression. Genghis Khan, in contrast, built bridges, roads, trade routes and networks. He welcomed different cultures and religions, valuing loyalty over sameness. His law code, the Yasa, applied to all, promoting discipline but also tolerance. The Pax Mongolica brought peace and prosperity, opening the world to exchange. Qin's empire was stable but closed. Genghis's was dynamic and open. Their legacies ask, is it better to build walls or bridges? Qin Shi Huang's unified China endures, a testament to centralized power and ambitious vision. His reign, though brief, left an indelible mark. His standardized writing system, a tool for unifying thought and communication, and the monumental Great Wall still stand as potent symbols of national identity and collective effort. But his harsh, often brutal methods, including the burning of books and persecution of scholars, remind us of the inherent dangers of absolute power and the suppression of dissenting voices. They serve as a stark reminder of the cost of enforced conformity, where individual expression is sacrificed for the sake of perceived unity. Genghis Khan's legacy is global connection, a surprising outcome from a warrior known for conquest. His vast empire's trade routes, spanning continents, facilitated an unprecedented exchange of goods and ideas. This interconnectedness sparked the first significant era of globalization, forever altering the course of human history. Ideas, inventions, and diverse cultures flowed freely across borders, enriching societies and fostering innovation. This exchange fundamentally shaped the modern world we inhabit today. Today, we still grapple with and debate the delicate balance between the need for security and the preservation of individual freedom, and the tension between fostering unity and celebrating diversity. Qin's story serves as a cautionary tale, warning of the inherent risks of unchecked control, while Genghis's shows the transformative power of openness and connection. In a world still defined by both walls and bridges, both literal and metaphorical, their enduring stories challenge us. What kind of world do we aspire to build for ourselves and future generations? The answer to that question ultimately shapes our future, just as the choices of these leaders indelibly shaped theirs.